Want to talk about your little Freddy? I mean Helpy, what the hell did you think I was talking about? This isn't Reddit, this isn't 4chan, this isn't some FNAF fanfic. No matter how many of those exist and have been talked about on this channel, this is a list of the facts pertaining to the little funtime Freddy known as Helpy, so put it back, okay? Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Connor Monroe and this is the Top 10 Scary FNAF Helpy Facts. Let's do it. In at 10, little Freddy. We all know Helpy as Helpy, that's his name. However, looking at the files from FNAF 6, we can see the original name for Helpy. You ready for this? I don't think your body is able to handle this. Okay, drum roll please! Little Freddy. Yeah, it's literally named after a euphemism for a dong. This was shown off on Reddit after someone was going through the game files, and there was a link to an imager file, and that's basically it. That's the number. Helpy's name was originally Little Freddy until later on. There was technically no name. Until at least... And at number 9, no name. Helpy's name is mentioned nowhere in the game. The only reason he has a name is because Scott confirmed it in an update notes from the game. Until that point, people were just calling him by made up names, since like I said, it gets mentioned nowhere. But for some reason, this seems to happen fairly often from my experience. It could be that Scott just named him that because people were calling him that, but when I was watching the Yogg's cast play The Forest, they ended up calling one of the mutants Armsy, and that ended up being the mutant's name. This could also explain why Helpy was known as Little Freddy in the files, since he never was really meant to have a name, until Scott had to update it, you know? And at 8, VR. FNAF VR had a whole cast of animatronics, like a montage of their greatest hits, more so than Ultimate Custom Night. That's right, I said it. No matter what, there are quite a few animatronics absent from that game, including the entire cast of FNAF 6. Sure, a couple of them had a cameo, most notably Scrap Baby as one of the plush babies, but the only FNAF 6 animatronic to make a full appearance is Helpy. He appears to show you the levels and minigames, but he can also appear behind the monitor of the level select, but also in FNAF 2's filing cabinet. It will honestly probably scare the hell out of you because you're not used to it, plus Helpy is freaking huge and in your face at this point. And I mean, like, Helpy himself isn't really that scary, but when he's frozen in your face and has a foot glitching through the table, it's bound to be at least a little scary. And at 7, level guide. As I just mentioned, Helpy is a level guide for all of FNAF VR, including its DLC. He appears on every category of minigame, including but not limited to FNAF 1, FNAF 2, Dark Rooms, Danger Keep Out, and Spooky Mansion. But not only that, this canonically gives Helpy a hell of a lot of powers in the game series. Not only is he a pirate thanks to the Pirate Cove minigame, but he's also a werewolf according to the Afraid of the Dark section of Curse of Dreadbear, a vampire thanks to the Spooky Mansion section, and can be a ghost due to his animation of Danger Keep Out. He also knows his way around electronics in the Vent Repair and Parts and Service minigames. Really goes to show that Helpy is an underrated character that offers more than just neck snapping sound effects when missing a ball pit during testing. That isn't the ball pit malfunctioning, that's Helpy's neck. And at 6, FPS. The frame rate of Helpy's animation in FNAF 6 is very low. There are only 4 frames per each animation, whether it's when he's fishing or about to jump into a ball pit, anything really. The only time Helpy has a smooth animation is in FNAF 6, when he's riding the rocket ship in the Riding Rockets minigame. These animations are smoother and have more frames, so he's able to move around quite well, especially when he's playing the game. The stopping animation is a little choppy, and another one of the animations is a little janky, but for the most part it's actually pretty solid. I don't know why this is a thing, like why his animations are slow unless it's for this minigame, but I thought it was a pretty interesting fact. And isn't that what this list is all about? Halfway through number 5, appearance. Helpy has a very similar appearance to Funtime Freddy from Sister Location. He has a white body with purple accents on his snout, palms, stomach, feet, and inside ear. He has rosy red cheeks like his crush just talked to him, and he has a black bow tie, buttons, and top hat. And nose. He's very reminiscent of the Funtime Freddy from FNAF World, because that was such a good game that we need to keep around. But since he's so small, it's hard to get a lot of detail in there. I mean, he's small, but not tiny. He has blue eyes like most of the Sister Location animatronics, but he's missing Funtime Freddy's signature bonbon on his right hand, and instead has 4 fingers on each hand. He also has buck teeth, perfect for cracking open a cold one with the boys, because you know that despite his short stature, Helpy is definitely a heavy drinker. His species is literally miniature toy, and I'm not mad about it. I kinda want a Helpy plush because he's actually fairly cute, even if he will send you through hell in the Pirate Ride minigame. And at 4, honk. We all know the signature honk of the FNAF games. Whenever you click on Freddy's nose on a poster or whatnot, we always get a lovely honk. It serves as a tension breaker in an otherwise horrifying and stressful game. And in FNAF 6, we thought we would have lost it. However, Helpy came to the rescue since we can use his cute little button nose as our booping outlet and relieve some of the tension brought on by this game. This is the first time an actual animatronic has been used to get the honk, since in Sister Location, it was just psychic friend Fredbear. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. I'm sorry, I have to do it every time. But actually, I think I'm gonna call Helpy instead. That's right, I said it. I don't need some freaky Freddy doll that wants to take over my life. No, I'd rather have a lovable tiny bear animatronic that will smother me in my sleep. At least he'll do it with love. And at 3, helpful. In the custom nights of the FNAF games, there are some challenges you can try and complete, especially in Sister Location where there are plenty. However, in FNAF 7 Ultimate Custom Night, we have to fight against our little happy helper. Helpy, though, is the only character to have his difficulty decrease in a challenge that is meant to be harder than the previous, meaning that he will actually get easier in between specific levels. Isn't he sweet? In this case, I'm talking about the Bear's Attack challenges. In Bear's Attack 1, his AI difficulty is set to 5. In Bear's Attack 2, his AI difficulty is increased to 10, but in Bear's Attack 3, his AI difficulty is decreased back to level 5. He knows we're working too hard and wants to cut us some slack, and it just makes me love him all the more for it. Thank you, Helpy. You help relieve my stress with your sped up MLG gamer and horn, and I love you for it. Helpy actually kinda reminds me of my pug. In it 2, Quiet Boy. In Ultimate Custom Night, Helpy will jump scare you, however he doesn't actually end the game. Instead, he's described as increasing the noise meter so your run can be ended because of another animatronic, the Music Man or something like that. However, despite this being in the character description, he doesn't actually raise the noise meter. He sounds off an air horn, but he doesn't, since he's never really holding one. This makes me think it's some form of hallucination or Cassidy messing with your head. Fun fact, this is actually the sound my heart makes when I get jump scared in a FNAF game. The slightly sped up version of the MLG Gamer meme horn. And yes, that is actually what the sound is, I'm not even kidding. Yeah. Finally, in at number 1, Security Breach. Helpy was actually in the Security Breach trailer, I'm not even kidding. I mean, the animatronic wasn't there, but Helpy's face was. During the shot of the kitchen in the reveal trailer, the introduction of the Moo Man animatronic, we were too distracted to see Helpy's face on a barrel to the right of the screen. The barrel has the text torque fraction toil. I don't know what the fraction is, but there is a small character, a slash, and then another character underneath, so it has to be some form of fraction. Helpy's face is plastered on the side, and this will probably be his only appearance, unfortunately, which kinda sucks, cause like, Helpy's cute. I mean, I don't know what he would do in this game. I mean, like, he could help you, perhaps. I don't know, maybe Glam Rock Freddy is gonna be just a really big version of Helpy. I don't know. I kinda want that. I mean, that would be weird, but I'd want it. There we have it, friends, the top 10 Scary FNAF Helpy Facts. Let me know what animatronics we should do a facts list on next in the comments. I was thinking of maybe the mini arenas. I don't know. What haven't we done at this point? Speaking of comments, let's respond to some from I watched the FNAF Security Breach trailer at 0.25x speed, since I don't do that enough. Probably gonna try to do this more often. Also, most of these comments were just saying that William Afton does talk. I corrected myself, okay, chill. Drew Hello said, he will never die, he will always come back. Yes, but technically to come back, he will have to die. So he did die. At least once. Okay, hopefully more. Fort Pug, I love your name, said, oh no, an imposter sabotaged the cams. The way I read that, you're sounding awfully sus, my dude. It's kind of weird. Imposters can't sabotage cams. They can sabotage comms, which screws with the cams, but they can't sabotage the cams directly. So you know what, that's sus. You must be playing as Red, cause you sus. Have I said sus enough? I think so. Eva Garcia said, Moonface dancing should become a meme. Are you kidding me? Moonface, whatever, okay? William dancing in the background at the end of FNAF VR, that's a meme. That's the meme, okay? That's like me, but slightly worse. Actually, probably better. Fishy Flop Original said, I just came for the new robot. And pretty sure that's what all of FNAF Reddit is saying. But also that's why I put it in the thumbnail. If you didn't get the first part, then you're too young to understand. That's all the time we have for in today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video if I can ever speak properly again. However, looking at the files of FNAF 6, however, no, why did I say however twice? Man, I didn't mention Buff Helpy! Oh, come on, I could have mentioned Buff Helpy! I'm so mad! Finally, in at number 0, Buff Helpy. Yes, that's right, I'm adding another number. Haha! Nah, this is probably going in the bloopers, man. I'm so sorry, editor.